Frozen Four, Michigan State was a great partner of ours. On the wrestling, University of Michigan, and for the NCAA, we were fortunate enough to have both U of D and Oakland University. So thank you to everybody for making that possible. You know, when we first broke ground here, we talked about making this arena and this city sort of a magnet for national and international events. And I think with the NCAA coming in, unprecedented that they would give us now 4 tournaments before we ever opened our doors. And so we're proud of that. We announced Paul McCartney today, and that leads us into what is a great day for basketball in the state of Michigan. So first of all, I just want to thank the coaches for making this possible. They spend a tremendous amount of time on scheduling, on doing their non-league schedules, and trying to make everything coordinate well for them. And then we come up in the middle of that and say, well, what about getting together and having a big celebration for basketball, college basketball in the state of Michigan? And they had to work so hard to make this day possible. So thanks go to Bakari Alexander, John Beeline, Greg Campy, and Tom Izzo for not only making that happen, but also moving their schedules around so they can be here in the midst of recruiting and all the million things that they do. So when we decided we wanted to do college basketball, we said we want to do it in a big way. And so this is about as good as we can do to start it off. I mentioned it's a celebration of basketball in Michigan. That's truly what it is. I don't know of any time that these 4 schools have ever been together, 4 major programs in the state of Michigan to play in one place, in one building at one time. And so it's going to be kind of a magical day on December 16th. Our first game is going to be Michigan and Oakland, and that's kind of magical because that was also the first college game ever played at Joe Louis Arena back in the 70s. So we're coming back around and coming back home. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We've had so many great PSL players, going back to Spencer Haywood all the way through Kay Felder and Steve Smith and Greg Kelser and dozens of others that have played at these universities. And so to do it again in front of the Detroit crowd is going to be great. Basketball is a downtown game, and we're glad to have it back downtown. Also a nice thing because several of these teams will be playing in the NCAA tournament in 2018. So it's a good chance for them to sort of get used to the floor, get used to the building, get used to the environment of playing down here, and also a great way for the building to sort of break itself in for college basketball. So it won't be the last of the great college tournaments. Our goal is to bring these schools back, one or all of them, on a regular basis, and to have major college basketball here on a regular basis every single year. So